Hey everyone, it's MattsterClass here, and today I'm going to be talking about why Destiny 2 going free to play is exactly what it needed. So about a month ago, Destiny 2 announced quite a few things actually in a big Vidoc. I'll provide a link in the description. It'll also be shown on screen right now, any parts of it. Basically the entire thing was talking about how their split from Activision has allowed them to do quite a few new things. In September they'll be bringing out a new expansion. They will also be splitting off and doing cross-save on all consoles, and they'll also be launching on Google Stadia. That will be treated as its own platform. It's basically PC, but its whole point is it's treated as a different platform because you can use it on other devices, but it's built on PC architecture. They've said maybe in the future cross-play might happen, but specifically right now they want to focus on cross-save as that can be a lot more beneficial for everyone. So, that's not what I'm really talking about today though. Today I'm talking about it going free to play. For many years since its fumbled launch, Destiny has had a lot of issues in terms of how the gaming community sees it. Normally a lot of people just gloss over it whenever it's mentioned, or they just make fun of it for whatever reason. I am not saying Destiny doesn't have its flaws, however, a lot of people have just never given it a chance because of its original failings. Back in 2014 when it first launched there was a lot of problems. Either the end game was just too hard to reach, or just terrible story at launch. A lot of things have just given it bad flack. Skip forward to 2017, it's given a lot better praise for the campaign in Destiny 2, however it falls very flat in the end game, and a lot of things have just been nerfed as they tried to reach a more casual audience this time round. Both failed. Most of these failings are due to, say, a lack of vision, or maybe they just didn't have the right one, but also in both instances Destiny has had to reboot its entire development and it hasn't exactly helped things. It's normally been very rushed out. This is also along with the fact the Destiny engine is not easy to work with. It's called the Tiger engine. Its original backbones are from the Halo 2 engine, and it's been severely just outdated, frankly. A lot of people are calling for Destiny 3 to be moved to a different engine. If it took a while longer, I'd be very much happier with that. However, why am I so bothered about it going free to play? I already own the game and everything like that. Why does it re-affect me? Well, it means that a lot more people can actually join us, and that's a huge thing. Anyone just trying out the game, anyone who maybe just didn't have the money to or anything like that, these are all potential people who are jumping on board. This means faster matchmaking times. This means even stuff like Bungie will be making more money in the Eververse more than likely. This means they're getting more money. This means they have more money to develop the game. Everyone just saying, oh, it's just more money going in Bungie's pockets. That's not really how companies work. All the profit doesn't just go straight into every employee's pocket. It gets divided up among what's needed for the company. So it means a lot of this can actually go towards making Destiny bigger and brighter. It also means potential investors can see things like this. Now I'm not talking about publishers or people who are more controlling like Activision, but just potential investment companies. For example, last year Bungie got a huge investment from a company called NetEase, specifically to build a game for them. If they deliver this game, they get a huge amount of money for doing so, which affects the company greatly. So Destiny 2 going free to play, it's just great in general for the community. More people playing, it means more likely to have huge success everywhere. Faster matchmaking times, even just little things like that. It also just means the community being larger always helps out. The Destiny community already is hugely generous. In my last video on House of Tryhards, I talked about how people are just helping out with quests and things when they don't need to. The Destiny community has done great things like Guardian Con, or just huge charity marathons that they've done in the past. Imagine how much the community can do with a huge new size. Let's not even touch the fact it's also going to Steam. That's going to have a huge amount of players. any amount of free-to-play game on Steam gets at least some, like, a decent following of players joining it, so imagine how Destiny 2 is going to play. A lot of people just never got around to touching it, and they might finally do so. Regardless, anyone who says this is a bad thing, or they're saying, I want my refund, I just don't think you're seeing the bigger picture. I'm not necessarily thinking that, you know, you're stupid or whatever. You just need to try and see the bigger picture. Because the game came out in 2017. You've had nearly 3 years of content since then. You know, Bungie's provided a lot of new stuff as well for free. So I think you've had more than your money's worth by now. And bringing in this many players can only bring benefits for you. So this is huge for all of us, and I hope you agree with it. So please leave your comments, and goodbye. Thank you very much for watching.